Welcome back to my channel. It has been 3 weeks since I filmed a video. I'm so sorry. So I decided to do a chit chat just to kind of catch up on what I've been doing and why I've been gone. But this video turned out to be like a shit show because I didn't really know what I wanted to talk about. I had a couple things I wanted to talk about, but then when I kind of talked about that, I'm like, now what am I going to talk about? It's like I should have a scripted video if I'm going to be doing a chit chat. I realize that now, so I apologize if it's boring, if you're not interested, but I literally just wanted to make a video because I just want to start making videos again. I think I say that all the time, but like this isn't my job. So I have a full-time job where I work 5 days a week. Actually, the week before that I worked 8 days straight because I came back from my trip. So, and I'll talk about that, but basically it's just like I just don't have time to make videos. So I'm really trying hard, and so I apologize if this video is kind of all over the place again. I'm not good with chit chats at all, I guess, but I just wanted to put up a video. So if you want to see how I got this look, you know, I'm not talking about the makeup. I'm basically putting it on while I'm talking to you guys, but I'll link everything down so you guys know what I used if you're interested in what I'm using. So if you want to see how I got this look and kind of find out what's been going on, please keep watching. Okay, so I actually have all my moisturizer on, my toner. I did use the Glow Recipe, the little Watermelon Glow Pore Tightening Toner. I did buy just the small size because I wasn't really sure if I was gonna like this. I'm very dedicated to the Pixi Glow Tonic because it has like a little bit of, it says like exfoliation in there, so and my skin feels really nice and not only hydrated but just clean after I use that one. For this one, I've tried a couple times and I used it today because I just want to use all the pieces from the Glow Recipe that I have. But to me, I feel like it leaves like a little bit of a film on my skin. That's how I feel. I don't know. And maybe I'm just so used to the Pixi Glow Tonic that I just don't really like this one as much. It feels like I said, it's a little heavier and like there's like a little film. So super happy that I only bought the small size to try it out, and yeah, I won't be repurchasing this. However, I do love the smell of it, I'm not gonna lie. So that's all I have on right now with my moisturizer. I do have the Watermelon Glow Mist, the little, I've shown you this before. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of hydrate my skin really quick. It's been a little bit since, you know, I was setting everything up, so it took a little bit, so my skin feels dry again. And then I'm going to use these. Now this is the Glow Recipe, the Watermelon Glow Dewdrops. I've been wanting to try these for a long time, but they've been sold out everywhere, and I can't purchase online because I actually gave up online shopping for Lent. So I'm only like, you know, Easter is when I can start purchasing online again, which is perfect because the Sephora VIB sale starts on the 9th and Easter's on the 4th. So I'll be able to, whatever I can't get in store, I can start ordering. I'm gonna talk a little bit about that after. Let me just say that I've wanted these for a long time. I finally got them in store, and I tried them and I really like it. I just put a couple pumps. It gives a really nice dewy finish to the skin. So I definitely wanted to show this on camera because look at how dewy my skin looks. It feels really, really nice because I told you guys I have dry skin. So even though my skin's super hydrated already, when I put this on, it just gives a little bit more hydration, and then the glow is awesome. So anyways, I'm going to do a chit chat because a lot's gone on. It's been like 3 weeks since I even filmed a video, so I guess I can talk about what's been going on. I'm gonna do my brows off camera only because obviously it takes a little bit longer, and you've already seen I did an updated brow routine. I've even changed it since then. I'm not using as many steps on a daily basis anymore after I looked back at my brow routine, and I haven't been using it that way anymore. I was like, gosh, I wish I would have waited because I'm not doing all those steps. Now that I'm so familiar with this one, I don't need all those steps. So I just wanted to throw that in there. So anyways, it would take a long time for me to do it, so I'm just gonna turn off the camera and come back with my brows on. I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I have my brows on, I'm gonna go, I did put a little concealer under there as you can see, but I'm gonna go do I only did that under the actual brow, but then I'm gonna go ahead and use my P. Louise Shadow Base on the actual eyelid. Anyways, okay, so I'm just gonna put this all over my lid. And today I'm not gonna talk about what I'm doing because I'm not gonna do a tutorial, but I will let you know that I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Topaz Obsession palette. I've had this one for a little while, so I'm gonna go ahead and use that. But today I'm just gonna kind of chit chat with you guys while I'm getting ready. So I wanted to first talk about why I've been gone. So it's been 3 weeks. The first week that I was gone was because we actually had a baseball tournament out in Arizona for my older son. So yeah, definitely, it was my vacation time. So we took a few days out there, had a really good time. It was like the weather was so beautiful. Here in Vegas, the weather's just been so back and forth. It's like hot, it's cold, it's hot, it's cold. So when I left that day, I literally didn't even pack like if it was gonna be like what kind of weather I was expecting. I was thinking it's Vegas weather because it's like a desert like here. Well, I did not even pack one pair of shorts. And can I just tell you that it was like 85 degrees and hot over there. So I had to literally go buy a pair of shorts. My husband's like, how come you didn't pack any shorts? I'm like, because I was thinking, I was like, Vegas, I haven't worn shorts in like forever. So yeah, I definitely didn't pack right for that, and I'll never do that again. I guess you always have to pack for unexpected weather, correct? Even if you're going to a hot weather, have something packed cold just in case as well. Well, I had nothing, so the kids wanted to go swimming. Well, I wasn't like, not in bikini mode, so I just definitely wanted to get some shorts so I can lay out, by the pool with them. I never tan my face. I already told you guys that I never go out in the sun with my face showing. So basically I just sat with my legs out in the sun so I can get my legs tan, but definitely covered up my face. Anyways, so that was a fun little kind of getaway trip just to get out of, out of the city and kind of be like I'm on vacation. So that was really nice. I love staying in hotels, and so it was nice. When I came back, I just had to work literally 8 days straight because my vacation time cut into whenever you go on vacation, you have to like make up for the days because your schedule gets switched around. So I worked 8 days straight, so I had no time to do a video. Even me doing one a week, which I was doing, I was still trying to be consistent doing at least one a week. Well, once you stop doing this, you get kind of, what's that saying, like body in motion stays in motion? Well, once you stop doing something, then it's hard to get back into that swing of things. So I definitely had to force myself to do this video because I'm just been on this lax, like not wanting to do anything and setting up all my, like I said, I don't have a studio, so I have to set everything up every time I make a video. So, but I just wanted to just jump on and just chit chat and just say what's been going on. So since I've been gone, there was, I don't know if I mentioned it in another video, but it was like right before my birthday, literally right before my birthday, the day before actually. I was at work and I had like a really weird, I don't know if you guys have ever had a panic attack, but I couldn't breathe. Like I was in my mask and I just couldn't breathe, and I was like, oh my god, what's going on with me? And I just couldn't catch my breath, so I kept having to go outside and take my mask off, and then I was just like, oh my god, something's wrong with me. And I'm like, I better go to the doctor because the next day was my birthday. I did have to work on my birthday, but I didn't want to have to call out sick and then people be like, oh, you're calling out just because it's your birthday. So I wanted to go to the doctor right then to find out what's wrong with me in case there was something wrong with me. Long story short, I went to the doctor, and they did all these tests on me. They did an x-ray, like a chest x-ray, to see if my lungs were like full of fluid or something, like why I wasn't able to catch my breath. And they said everything looked fine, and like hearing from the outside, they said everything was fine. So I was like, well, what's wrong? And then they're like, oh, well, let's rule out COVID. And that's like so weird that I never even thought that was a possibility. I was just like, oh my god, like, okay. And luckily that night, I got my results back that night. So, because they said it could take 24 to 48 hours to get my results. So I was like, great, I'm gonna have to call out sick anyway. But I happened to look at my, it was just like you go online to get your results. And I literally went online and it had my test and it said it was negative. So I was like, yay, I can go to work. So I knew it wasn't like where I couldn't go to work. And they told me everything was fine. So I just basically took my son's inhaler with me, so I can just, it was a fluke. I don't know what it was. But my doctor just said, you know what, go follow up, because she noticed that like I had, my heart rhythm was like really low. And she's like, are you like an athlete? And I was like, no, like I don't even exercise, so no, I'm not an athlete. She goes, oh, your heart rate's, fairly low for someone who's not athletic. Why don't you just follow up with your heart doctor? Because I do have a heart doctor, because a couple years back I had to go see a heart specialist. long story short, I don't know what was wrong with me that time, but I went and I followed up and saw my heart doctor. So basically he said everything looked good from what he could see, but he really wanted me to go schedule for a ultrasound and like a stress test where I go on the treadmill and, you know, just check my heart that way. And I was like, okay. So of course, I scheduled that because I'm just one of those people that, you know, some people don't like to go to the doctor. I don't like to go to the doctor, but I'm one of those people that if something's wrong, I'd rather get it fixed so, you know, it doesn't get worse. So that was back in, because my birthday was February 1st, so that was like back in the beginning of February. So basically he couldn't get me in until literally yesterday is when I went to my heart doctor. And luckily everything checked out. He said that I passed all the tests for the ultrasound and the stress test. He said I have like a little leak in my valve, but he's like, not to worry, a lot of people do, blah, blah, blah. So still kind of weird to hear that, but anyways, but those are like things that have been going on where I'm just kind of have my mind like going on different, like, you know, wondering what's going on with me. But now I'm kind of like, ooh, okay, that's good. You know, my heart's okay. And actually last week, I finally got my first COVID vaccine. So they literally just opened it up to like people that work in the public, you know, just like any kind of retail employees, people that work in fast food. So I was really happy about that. So a couple of us from my work all went and got our vaccines, you know, the first shot. With the first shot, I literally had no side effects. Had a little bit of tenderness, like, you know, when I first got it, not even in the beginning, like that night, I started feeling a little bit soreness, but nothing bad at all. So I did hear though from one of my friends at work who's already had her second one, that's when she kind of felt a little sick. So I was like, oh, great. I'm like, I don't want to have any kind of sickness at all, you know? I'm like, I just don't even want to get sick, but I scheduled it for a day that, obviously on my day that I'm off, and I'm off the day after too, just in case I do get sick or something, I could just relax and not do anything. So that's on the 8th of next month. So yeah, a lot of stuff's been swirling around, you know, to where just haven't really been focused on, you know, doing, you know, videos, but you know, I just missed it, and you know, I just wanted to jump back on. So I talked a little bit earlier about my little dewdrops and, you know, getting them at Sephora. Well, I actually gave up online shopping for Lent, which definitely is a sacrifice for me, and God knows it, because I'm one of those people that just, when I want something, I want it like ASAP, and if I can't go to the store and get it, I will order it so it's on its way, you know? So to say that I've wanted those for a while and I couldn't order them because they were out of stock in my store, and I see them online but I just couldn't order it, it was like so frustrating. But you know, so it's definitely a sacrifice. And April 4th, which is Easter, is when I can start ordering again, and the Sephora VIB sale starts on the 9th. So definitely have my cart set, but I have decided, I think what I want, I don't need any more makeup at all. Oh, speaking of, I'm gonna use this little, I do like this little Becca, what is it called? Anti-Fatigue Under Eye Primer. So I've been using this like right before I put my concealer on, and I just love the way it makes it feel. Like it's just like a silicone feel, so it just kind of everything slips. So I really like that. And Becca is, you know, in September, they're like going bye-bye. So I'm like, shit, now I gotta stock up on my stuff. So I was actually, when I was at Sephora getting those dewdrops, I saw, you guys know that I use this, the Becca Under Eye Brightener, and I was like, shoot, maybe I should just get one now before it like all goes out of sale, because everybody's gonna be buying them, you know, and there was one right there. And I was like, no, you know what, I'm gonna wait till the VIB sale, because I'll get it at 20% off, and if it's not available, then it's not available, because I don't really need it, because I've been using this one instead. Where is it? I don't know if I've used it on camera yet. I think I have the Milani Supercharged under eye tint, and this is in the pink rose color. So I only use the under eye brightener right here where I'm super dark, right in the inner corner. So I've been using this, and it doesn't cover as much as the Becca brightening, the under eye brightener, but it's so much more hydrating that I just kind of put it on and I let it sit for a little bit, so it kind of gets a little bit more tacky, because if you don't, look at how it just kind of disappears. I'm just gonna put a little bit here and then just let it sit a little bit and then blend it out, and then put my concealer on. So I've been using this in replace of the under eye brightener However, this is definitely more opaque, so it covers a little bit better, but basically what I'm saying is I'm not gonna be so upset if I can't get another one of these, because I still have a little one that I just got, a little sample size one. So I have enough to last me for a while. But if it's available, I will get that. But the main thing that I think I want to get at the VIB sale is finally, watch, it won't even be available, but I want to get the Dyson. I want to get the little, I don't know if I want the actual, just the hair dryer, or if I want the complete set, because I don't need all those attachments because my hair is so thin that all I really care about is drying it, because like right now my hair is wet, you can tell, but the bottom is already dry. Like my hair is so damaged that it's dry already, you know what I mean? Like the top's still wet, but the bottom, it's dry. Like my hair dries so fast that like I don't need a lot of equipment to dry my hair. My hairdresser told me, because she has it, and I said, be honest with me, like, is it worth the money? Because it's very expensive. So definitely I would like to get it at the 20% off, but I'm like, is it worth it? And then she's like, you know, because your hair is, you know, fairly, you know, it's color treated, it's thin, you might get use out of the hair dryer because it'll dry your hair without adding all that heat that some of the dryers like damage your hair. This is supposed to be really good for your hair. So kind of thinking about just getting the hair dryer because I have a good flat iron, I have a good curling iron. So, and I don't really picture myself drying my hair with that air wrap because I don't wear my hair curly all the time. I like it straight too. So I'm so torn, you guys. Like, it's so expensive. What the hair dryer is like $500, and they've all gone up. And then the complete set is like $6.99 now. So like I just don't know what to do. So I've already asked my friend who has it, and she like swears by it. But I don't know what to do. So if you guys can give me any suggestions, if I should just get the hair dryer, because like I said, right here is all I need is to dry it, and then I could just curl my hair, or I could just flat iron it. I'm so torn. I don't know what to do. Maybe I just get the whole set and then just use the hair dryer most of it. I don't know. That's why I haven't bought it yet, because I'm just so up in the air on it. But I think, I don't know. So we'll see. Anyways, that's all I'm gonna do. I really don't need any makeup. I'm pretty much set. However, I lied. I do want to get that Kat Von D like cream compact, because obviously it's brand new. It's not even in stores yet, and I just want to try it out because it looks like it's like really good coverage and it's really hydrating, and I love cream foundation. So I think I'm definitely gonna get that when it comes out. Luckily it wasn't available, because when I went into Sephora and they only have like really dark colors, and I was like, are you guys just out, or are you just getting it in? She's like, we're just getting it in. She goes, I would offer you, you know, I could do it online, but she's like, but it's sold out there too. And I was like, well, that's good, because I can't order online right now. Anyways, I told her I gave it up for lunch. She's like, oh my God, that's so funny. You're the second person that's told me that. So I guess I'm not the only one. Well, I know my twin sister gave it up too, so. But I guess there's other people that feel like online shopping is a vice. Because I don't smoke, I don't drink, so what else would I give up? Usually I give up soda or like sweets, but sweets I should give up anyways because I'm diabetic, but so that's not really a sacrifice because I'm supposed to do that. But definitely God knows that giving up online shopping is a sacrifice. So it's so funny. I've been enjoying a new Netflix series, and one of my friends got me into it, and it's so funny because there's already 4 seasons, and I'd never even heard of it, let alone, you know, realize that it was like that many seasons. And it is Outlander. Have you guys heard of it? It's not particularly like a type of show that I would normally watch, and I guess that's why I never paid attention. But it's the same thing as like Game of Thrones. Like, I know that that's amazingly amazing, but I've never seen an episode, and I know that probably sounds weird to some people because I know how good it is, but I just never even watched it to get into it, if that makes sense. So because it typically is not my type of movie. So, but then I know how it is when they like, just watch it and you get into it. Well, I totally know I would, because I like all kinds of genres of movies and stuff. And here's one in particular, is Outlander. Like, I would have never thought that I wanted to see that, because it's more like the old, you know, it's like takes place in like the 1700s or whatever. So I'm just like, that's not me, right? Well, my friend was like, just watch it, Rochelle. And it's funny because I did a TikTok where they said, if you were locked away for 1 week and you can only watch 3 binge watch 3 shows, what would it be? And I was like, Lies, Crimes, and Video, The Walking Dead, and Forensic Files. And you know, so it's basically more like true crime, or like, you know, kind of The Walking Dead is just like into that, you know, kind of creepy kind of shows. Well, my friend was like, hey, have you ever seen Outlander? And I was like, no. She's like, Rochelle, you have to watch this. It's like amazing. And I was like, okay. So I've been watching it like every day. I watch at least 2 episodes. You know, I'd watch more if I didn't have to like work all day long and then come home and then, you know, like how am I gonna watch all this? So I definitely would watch more if I had more time. But oh my God, she was so right. I'm so into it that like, I was like, wow, I'm so happy that she got me into it. And I even told my mom and my sister about it. My little sister, I don't think she'd be into it, but my twin sister's like totally like my kind of show. So I got her to watch it too. So yeah, so that's been fun. Also still on the podcast, I'm totally like into true crime podcasts. I listened to this one that was so crazy. What was it called? The Candyman and the Clown and the Candyman. And so basically it was about all these like serial rapists, all these serial pedophile like murders. Like the Candyman was, what was his name? Clown, which was that John Wayne Gacy guy, and just all these like infamous like freaking, it was sad because they were all about like pedophile guys. It's like creepy, but there was so many of them, and it was just a really good podcast, but it just blew my mind how many sickos there are in this world, you know what I mean? So before I do all my concealer and everything, I'm just gonna go dry my hair really quick because it's starting to get to that stage where it's super dry on the bottom and the top's just gonna start frizzing. So I will be right back. So I'm back. I haven't done anything to my face. I just went and dried my hair, but the funny thing is, it's literally like an hour later than when I turned off the camera, because right when I went to go dry my hair, I realized I have to go pick up my son from school. Both my kids now are back in school. The younger one, he'll be 8 in May. He's in 2nd grade, and he's been back for like 3 weeks, just 2 days a week, Thursdays and Fridays. And my older one, who's 12, he literally just went back. Today was his first day, just Thursday and Fridays. And then they go on spring break after tomorrow, just for like a week. The younger one goes back full time, 5 days a week when he comes back. But I don't think the older one does. Sorry, their names are Nicholas and Matthew. Matthew's the older one, and I think he goes back to still the hybrid, which is like part-time virtual, and then Thursday, Friday at school. So we'll see. I don't know. They haven't really specified that. Anyways, okay, so I haven't, I just kind of didn't do anything else. I'm gonna go ahead and start doing my concealer, everything. Where did I leave off? What was I talking about? I know the last thing I was talking about was my podcast, which was the Clown and the Candyman. Anyways, yeah, I'm super into those kind of podcasts, but I felt like I was kind of getting a little like demented with all this like true crime stuff, because if you watch Lies, Crimes, and Video on HLN, it's kind of like the same station that plays like Forensic Files and stuff. I love all that stuff, but I was like getting so like every day just like watching multiples and multiples, like I was starting to kind of like get like I need something else. That's why I told you I went to the Outlander and just started a new different type of show. So yeah, I really like that one. Let me go ahead and start on my concealer really quick. I did put a little concealer already, but now I'm gonna do my little brightening concealer. All right, what else did I want to talk about? So, yeah, this is pretty bright. I've already used this one. I showed you guys. This is that Lasting Perfection. And this is in the color, this I had to get online, the Lasting Perfection. Because they didn't have it available. Anyways, going back to my hair, because I just dried my hair, and as you can see when I dry it, there's like no style. Like I literally try to like kind of do my bangs a little bit, but I need to like curl them or use a straightening iron. So that's why I'm kind of curious. I know I started rambling earlier about the Dyson thing that I want to get, because it's like a $200 difference to just get the hair dryer or get that whole entire set. I just don't want to spend $700 on something. Well, I'll get a discount, but I don't want to spend that much money on something that like I'm only going to use the hair dryer. I I already have like round brushes when I round brush. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm so torn, you guys. You have no idea. Like, I've wanted to get it for so long, but I keep procrastinating. But now I'm just like, I really want to get it because once I get my mind set on something, it's like done. I want to do it. So I think I really want to do that. So yeah. All right, let's put some contour. I don't know what else to talk about. Let me get my little thing for my nose. So anyways, what else? What else has been going on in this crazy world? I can't believe it's been actually a year since all that, started, because my kids literally went back to school today, like I told you, and we were just talking about it. It's like, it's so weird that it's been a year that my oldest son had been in school at all, and it was his first time in middle school, so, and I wasn't sure if he was gonna like it, but he's like, Mom, I really like it, because you get your little, well, they don't get to use their lockers, but you walk to different classrooms, and so he was kind of excited about that. So he's kind of, at first he kind of just wanted to stay in the virtual, but now he's like, I actually like the school. So I'm happy to hear that, because if he goes back full time, I'm not gonna worry about him. But yeah. So I'm just gonna blend this out really quick. So I'm kind of getting excited for June, which is my next vacation. We are gonna finally go to New York. My son has a really big tournament thing. It's like, actually, I don't know what it is actually, my husband knows more about it, but there's this thing out in New York. It's Cooperstown, New York, and you can only go up to 12 years old, just like yours are your last, so the last like little league can go, and there's like professionals out there, and it's just like supposed to be like a really good opportunity. So we're gonna go in June for a full week. Definitely kind of, skeptical about doing the flying, and, going, to New York, which is weird because I don't know, we're still wondering if they're gonna cancel it or not, because, when you go to New York, you're supposed to like quarantine for like 14 days or something. I'm like, I'm sorry, how are we gonna do that? That's your whole entire trip. So I don't know. So we're wondering if it's gonna get canceled because we actually paid for everything before, and now we're just waiting to hear. But it seems like everything's opening up now. But it's the first time that I'm gonna do any kind of, we've traveled, like I told you, we were just in Arizona, but we drove, But, God, I see so many people coming into my job, like, that are, where are you from? Oh, I'm from New York, I'm from, they're all over. So a lot of people are traveling. So, yeah, we'll see how that works. Really quickly, I got this thing. It's called the Tarte Shape Tape Glow Wand. So it's not a concealer. It's supposed to be like a highlighting wand concealer kind of thing. So I'm just going to do this just kind of where I just did my... I'm going to try this out. Just wanted to show you what I'm using in case you've never seen this. Yeah, so I'm kind of excited just to kind of get out of, just to really go on an actual vacation. But my son's really excited because it's a really big opportunity for him. Other than that, I still have 2 more weeks vacation after, because I took my last vacation, we went to Arizona, and then I'm taking that week, and then I still have 2 more weeks vacation. I just don't know what we're gonna do. I wish Disneyland would open up, or I think it is opening up. But I heard it's only to California residents, so it kind of sucks. I'll have to go to Disneyland. My kids really want to go. Right when quarantine happened, we had already scheduled a trip to Disneyland. So we were supposed to go a year ago in March. So I would love to go. I probably like it more than my own kids, Disneyland. So look at how glowy that looks. I don't know if you can see on camera. The lighting looks really weird because it's kind of overcast outside. So I kind of have just my studio lights in here, but yeah, my lighting looks really strange, but anyways. Alright, I just went and adjusted my camera. I hope I wasn't blurry the whole time, but when I turned off my camera, I moved it, and I think I might have got myself out of focus, so I really apologize if I've been blurry this whole time. It's funny because you guys, here I go again, but you guys know I do TikToks, but it's like I literally don't even do those until I do a video, because I don't wear makeup anymore, as I told you guys before. Like on a daily basis, I just do my eyes. So basically when I do a YouTube video, I'm obviously gonna do a TikTok because I have my makeup done. So, but I've been really trying to, you know, I wanna be more consistent on both of them. Because it's so funny, I was way more interested in this, but I have so many more followers on TikTok that a lot of my followers from there have been following me over here. So it seems like I should really be more focused on trying to make more TikToks than YouTube videos, but anywho, all right, well, let's just put a little bit of, I'm gonna do my eyes, under eyes really quick, so I'm just gonna bake a little bit. I went back to these little old school sponges because, you know, I used to do this, like, remember we used to always use these little old school little wedges in makeup, like you have them in the cosmetic counters and stuff. And you know, then when beauty blenders came out, you're like, what is that? But this still gives the best like coverage, and the edges are so nice to like do the side of your nose. So I kind of started using that again. Earlier today, I actually had a dentist appointment this morning, and I think I've told you guys before that I really want to get braces on the bottom, because especially since I started doing videos, I notice my teeth more when I'm talking. You can see how crooked they are. Well, can I just tell you that my dentist told me, I don't know if he's trying to like convince me to get braces, but he basically told me that like if I don't get braces, my top teeth are, the bite has changed because of my teeth being so crooked on the bottom now. Because my teeth only got crooked because I got my wisdom teeth in. Like I said, I wanted braces since I was younger. Me and my twin sister both wished that we had braces when we were younger. And it's so funny because our teeth were super straight, so we never needed braces. I remember I used to fake putting like a little retainer in my mouth just to make it look like I was wearing braces. But like, the thing is, like now, I'm focusing more on my son because my oldest son actually does need braces. His teeth are like, he's got a really bad overbite, so he does need braces. And so I've been focusing more on him before I just thought about me being like, oh, I just want to, you know, get my teeth straight on the bottom. Well, when I was at the dentist today, he's like, well, no, your teeth, because of the way that the bite has, my bite is like making my front teeth hit so much on the bottom teeth. I don't know the way he explained it, but basically, if I don't get braces, my teeth will go get bad in the end, and I can end up losing my teeth as I get older because they're gonna loosen because they keep hitting each other, something like that. And I was like, well, shit, like I wanted braces anyway, so if that's the case, I'm gonna go ahead and get my braces. But remember I told you I actually want braces, like the actual like silver braces on the bottom, but they do Invisalign there, and so if I'm gonna have to get on the top anyways, then I guess I'm just gonna have to do all Invisalign. So it's nothing I wanted to do. I really didn't want to do the top at all, but like I said, if it's something that's gonna cause me to like, my teeth are gonna go bad, like hell yeah, I'm gonna get my braces done. So I will be getting braces soon because I'm not gonna wait knowing that it's actually, you know, but it's weird because then they try to, oh, you know, you really need these. It's like, do I really? Or are you just saying that because you want me to get braces? But like I said, I wanted to get them on the bottom anyways, but if they're saying that like it's, you know, gonna affect my teeth in the future, I might as well just get them done. Yeah, so we'll see when I'm gonna do that. So I think the younger one's gonna need braces too, because he's, his teeth are coming in a little crooked as well. Me and my husband, neither one of us wore braces when we were younger, so it's weird that both kids' kind of teeth are a little bit crooked coming in. So I thought first I would take care of my older son, you know, get him his braces, and then think of myself. But now I'm just like, shit, I gotta get them both at the same time. So my skin's starting to feel really powdery, so I'll put my spray on. So I'm gonna put my little watermelon spray on here after. This was very boring, I'm sorry you guys. I swear, unless I had a full like scripted thing, and I know a lot of people that do YouTube channels, they literally, I mean, it's their job, so they basically have like a script written out. There's a couple people I follow that actually say that, like they have everything written out. I don't. I just want you guys to know that like the reason why my videos like this, these chit chat ones, are so like kind of all over the place is because I just literally sit down and start talking. I mean, there's a couple things that I knew I wanted to talk about, which was, you know, like my getting my vaccine and all that kind of stuff, but I literally have nothing scripted, so it just kind of comes out, and then I'm just like, okay, now what am I gonna talk about? You know what I mean? Like, I don't have anything specific that I was gonna talk about, so it makes for a very boring, unscripted, and kind of all over the place video, so I really apologize for that. But like I said, I really wanted to jump on and do a video because I looked at my thing and I can't believe it's been 3 weeks already. My husband just got home. I literally just turned off my camera again because I think I've been out of focus. I don't know what's going on with my camera. Oh my God. I hope I don't just botch this whole video because I just don't have time to do it again. So I hope that this video is okay. Anyways, it's already it's already boring enough, let alone if it's freaking blurry. I would just have to just delete everything, so I hope that this is okay. And I won't find out until after I edit this, so damn. Hopefully everything's good. This morning, early after I dropped my son off, after I dropped my son off at school, I went to breakfast with one of my friends, and it was in a hotel. It was in a hotel near where I live, and they used to be where you walk in and then you have to go like through this little maze to where you actually have to get your temperature checked. It like automatically checks your temperature when you walk in. Well, that wasn't there today. And it was the first time that that's been like that. And I was like, oh shit, like, do they literally think this is all over with? Like, we're going back to normal? But, which, yeah, I'd be very happy if that's the case, but is that the case? I mean, are we okay? Can we go back to normal? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe they're jumping the gun a little bit because I don't want this shit to start over again, just like happened in Italy, right? Where they freaking closed everything down again. So yeah, it's a little creepy when you think about that. Anyways, I'm literally out of shit to talk about. I'm so sorry. I probably would have just trashed this video, but I don't have time to make another one. So sorry about this. Just kind of catching you up on everything that's going on. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the camera. I'm gonna do my eyelashes and my lips and my liner, and I'll be back and kind of try to do something with his hair. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I'm back. Really quickly, I remember I kept saying I'm out of focus. Well, I just realized when I went to go do my hair, I didn't have one of my lights on. So now I look a lot brighter. So I knew something was going on and I just couldn't figure it out. And come to find out, I forgot to turn on one of my lights. So definitely I look a lot brighter. This is the finished look. Anyways, I just did my eyes, I did my lips, I tried to do my hair. As you can see, my hair is just so like blah. So I think I answered my own question. I think I am going to get the air wrap complete. I mean, I am that kind of person that I'm going to get the hair dryer and then I'm going to be like, damn, I wish I would have got the whole thing. So I will be getting that if it's available. I mean, obviously when it comes to the VIB sale, it's probably going to be sold out because everybody's going to get it at that price, but we'll see. I know that my lips look like kind of outrageously big right now, but it's because obviously you know I have filler, it's no secret, but I never wear liner. Since I got fillers, I never really put liner on, except for when I do my videos, and that's because I want it to be a complete look. But when I look at myself, I'm like, your lips look a little bit too big. I just want you to know that on a regular, everyday basis, if I ever wear lipstick, I'll never put liner on. I don't wear like lip liner. I love the way it looks, but to me, I just don't do it. So that's why I wanted filler, because I don't want to have to do the liner in the lipstick. So anyways, I just wanted to throw that out there. But again, I apologize how all over the place this video was. Even though the content itself was all over the place and probably very boring, if you want to know how I got this look, you kind of saw me doing it, and then I'll list everything at the bottom. So at least it's not a whole waste of a video. If there's anything that you guys want to see on my channel, please just leave me a comment, let me know. Other than that, I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.